Oh. Yes, I'm on my way home. Looking, y'all. Today it is so hot in Chicago. It's spring, but I tell you, it feels like it's summer, y'all. And I'm not mad at it neither, I promise. Okay, make sure my button. Oh my button came loose, y'all. Showing all my goods. Don't be showing your goods to the people. Lord. I don't know why. My shirt act like it don't want to fit. Stop it. Stop. Showing all my girls. Oh, I used to didn't have no girls. Now, since I got older, I got girls and some. I got some girls now. I ain't mad at them neither.
The bell started dinging in my car, telling me that my seatbelt was not all the way fastened. And that it had came loose, and I just ignored it, y'all.
Yeah, so how y'all doing, YouTube family? I don't want to drive too fast. I don't want the camera to fall. How y'all doing out here, good people? I was looking at this,
Who's gonna stop
topic?
you guys? Give it a minute or two.
Oh, I'm trying to adjust my windows. Y'all, I was looking at this, I found this older lady, because I was wondering, was there any mature ladies, like grandmothers, a little bit older than me, that's old enough to be like my grandmother, or, you know, my mother's age, old enough to be my mother. So I was looking, right? And I found this lady. And, I mean, oh my goodness, she was talking about how she had allowed people to shack up with her, and how her relationship had failed because, you know, allowing a man to live with you, then some people have babies. And I'm not saying that it don't work all the time. Sometimes you do allow somebody to live with you and y'all end up together, but that's very rare. Overall, the majority of people that shack up when they're younger and they end up having kids by this man, having kids, and they don't get married. A lot of people do not get married. That is not what transpires. They do not get married. You know what I'm saying? Because shacking up ain't a good thing. It's just not a good thing. Go ahead, baby. It's just not a good thing. Oh, God, had accident. That was. I'm sitting up there waiting. No, shacking up. She was talking about it. Don't allow a man to live with you. Why would, and you know, she was saying, why would any man that is the same age as a woman want to live off of her? Why is it that he can't support himself like you can support yourself? And that's just not how God made it, you know? And I don't know about the roommate situation. I don't get with the women that, you know, I'm not like that. I don't have no roommate. I don't have no man as no roommate. I don't believe in that. I don't believe a man was meant to be a roommate. Splitting bills down the middle.
I'm not splitting bills with someone that's having sex with me.
You do that in college. When you get out of college and you move in with somebody, you do that with a woman that's a homie. Why would you do that?
Me and my homies split bills. My girls, we split bills because, you know, we pay our portion. But I don't do that. That's absolutely
not to me.
ridiculous.
I'm good. I don't need no roommate.
I don't even need. I mean, if we can't
get a girl, I get a
for
homie
each
and
other,
still be single.
or if the man can't be who God says he needs to be in my life, and he's worried about splitting bills with me like we are a roommate.
Do this and that and this and this.
If he's worried about, if he coming in talking about let's split bills, I'm like,
anyway.
I don't
as
get
I'm
that.
driving. I like this woman. I don't remember her name.
Go be with your boys. Go split bills with your boys.
I
don't have to have sex. I don't have to do nothing. You can still be single and do what you want. Okay? Because I'm good. I don't need it. I feel the same way. I can split bills with my homies and my girls, and I'm good. I don't have to cook. I don't have to do no laundry. I ain't got to wash no clothes. I ain't got to do anything. If we gonna be friends, we gonna be friends. And then we definitely ain't gotta have no sex. We just gonna be homies.
They want to.
And under a scenario like that, I can be.
But they don't want to support you back. So, and that's fine too for some people. That's fine too for some people. And some people, you know, because you know, realize when I make it, when my station gets big, and it will, I'm believing that it will. You know, there's no reason for it not unless I die. Because I'm going to keep dropping videos and doing videos, and I think my videos are just as good as anyone else's. So, you know, I think, you know, I don't compare myself with people, but I think that my content, you know, me, you know, letting you in on my life like a lot of people do, but this is me, my life. Everybody's life is different. And sharing my story, sharing my grandkids, sharing my creativity, sharing my thoughts,
share my beliefs, my
ignorance. I guess I can be ignorant. I can be all that. We're human beings. But my goal is not to be ignorant. My goal is not my goal is to be a better person. My goal is not to be unfair, unjust. My goal is to have integrity. My goal is never to be anything ungodly. That's not my goals. That's not the goals I want for my channel, for my grandkids. When you're a grandmother, and I have 4 granddaughters at this present time, and 2 grandsons, you don't want no negativity. You're trying to teach the kids to be the best they can be. So
I know a lot of people want the best for their children and family and grandkids.
One of the things is doing that. And I realize it's not on that. It's on this. Because this thing has a filter on it. Which I didn't want it. I tried to get the filter off because it does. It gives you slight makeup. Because I don't wear makeup. Even though I do have on my I have on my eyelashes, y'all. So I did put on my eyelashes. I really didn't put on no makeup, y'all.
I don't have on any makeup. The only thing I have on is eyelashes.
But anyway, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I just had to say that. Because she was saying, don't shack up. Don't let them move in. And I totally get it. I get where she's coming from. It's true. Don't. You shouldn't if you're... I'm going to have to go behind her. I agree. Don't let them move in. No, it doesn't work. You know. And like she said, when a man wants you to move in, it's because he wants somebody to take care of him. He want a wife, but
sometimes he don't want a wife. He just wants somebody to take care of him.
This is what she said. All men are not the same. And all men are not the same. Okay? The majority of them, because they're human, will take advantage. If you allow them to move in when you're younger, they don't know, they're not trained. Oh my God, I got on my seatbelt. Oh, I'm driving reckless. But put on my seatbelt. Oh, you're crazy. So that's what they're dinging. My thought car just dinging. I apologize, y'all. But whew, like I was saying, she was saying about, you know, young men. Of course, they're not ready for nothing. Not all, but the majority of them. You'll find a few young men in high school that be with their high school sweethearts, and they don't have to be with anyone else, and they are mature in that area. That's very few. Now, however, the 90, they're not mature. You know, you end up having babies, and then you don't get married. You know, it's just not. And then you got these men that they call them flatbacks.
That's the name she gave for men. I'm not saying she made it up, but they call them flatbacks. I don't know nothing about that.
Lay up on. They find women that have places and move in with them. And you know, and this, like I say, this is not everybody. Okay, so don't get mad at me. This is some, and a lot of black men do that. Not all, but some. Find somebody that got money to take care of them.
I don't leave out a place. Money and a place to stay.
And I believe that. Men, when they finally they get middle-aged. They get middle-aged. And I'm not married. I've been married before, though. They get middle-aged. They get tired of messing around, and then they'll go find a wife. But they want her to move in, and because they want somebody to take care of them. They're tired of playing the field. They're tired, so they're ready to settle down. And normally, and I'm talking about the men, they have a place for you to come when they're ready to settle down. And a lot of women that, if they're mature women, they have their own place. But my thought is, like she was saying, don't sell your property. You guys keep it. If you're not married, especially if you're not married, and he wants you to move in, don't move in, period. I wouldn't move in. No. And you're not married. That's just for me. I don't know. Some people don't care about being married, but I care about God. I care about respect. And so I do. I care about it. I don't want to be nobody's damn girlfriend. Oh, dang. I should have went there. But I go somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to be nobody's girlfriend. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm real.
And I'm not going to be nobody's friend with benefits. Somebody that's saying I'm their friend, but they sleeping with me. I don't get that one. I ain't. Nothing. How about?
Even
oh my goodness, I was about to curse.
And somebody said, well, didn't know nobody wants you no way. Because you're older. And guess what? I don't care. I love God. I thank God. You know, of course people want people to love them, but I don't care, you know, if, you know, I don't have a man. This is a choice. I had something happen to me, you know. And, you know, I'm pretty honest about who I am and what I do. I try not to lie. But I was, where am I at? Let me see. I don't know what I'm doing. Morgan. Okay. But anyway, I was, you know, one day I was at a gas station, right? So I'm at the gas station pumping some gas. So this gentleman comes up to me, this younger gentleman, and he asked me, he said, you know, do you smoke weed? You know, he said, I sell weed. And I said, no, I don't want any weed. I didn't want any weed at the time. So I said, I'll take your number, you know, okay. Because honestly, I don't like to go to the dispensary because these white people came out with the business of selling weed. And they put all these black men in jail for it. And, you know, I don't appreciate it. So I try to stick to my brothers and back from them, right? So now, and I'm saying this on social media. So, this particular gentleman, you know, one day, it was, you know, probably a week or two later, he sends me a picture, you know, of, you know, I got some weed, right? So, I'm like, okay, this particular day, I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll buy some weed. Yeah, I'm good, I'll buy some, right? So, I'm watching this car, y'all. people be doing some strange things. So, to make a long story short, I like, okay, so I get the weed from, you know, he comes and I buy some weed from him. So, to make a long story short, he tries to talk to me. Now, this gentleman is much younger than me, and I have talked to a younger gentleman before. Only, you know, probably 2. Long time ago when I was younger, I talked to a younger gentleman, and probably a couple, my ex, which I showed y'all him in the video. I have never talked to anyone else younger than that. My ex was the youngest gentleman I talked to, and I forget his age. I don't know if he's 30 or 32. That was the youngest, and I'm 56. So people say, well, dang, that's young. Well, oh well, he's a grown man, and he tracked me down. That man hunted me down. If you only knew what that man did. The chase of it all. But we're still friends. I think we'll always be friends. We'll always be cool. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I think I'm on my car wash. I ain't got no dollar bill though. Me and this young man will always be friends. But anyway. So anyway, he tried to talk to me, and I told him no, thank you. I'm old enough to be your mother, and I'm not interested. I'm not interested in talking to no man younger than me, other than the one I talked to before. Then I don't want anyone else. I don't ever want. You know, I did it. It was a nice thing. You know, it was nice. Me and him got along very well. I still have love for him, but I don't think I'll ever. I don't know if I'll ever talk to someone that young again ever. I don't see that happening at all. And so to make a long story short, and it's just too much of a difference in the thinking and everything. But anyway, this young man tried to talk to me, and I told him no. And so he was really persistent. And this time, you know, I don't care how persistent you are. I'm like, no. Over the course of some time, he was persistent. So I didn't call him anymore because he was trying to talk to me, and I don't want to be bothered, right? For a minute. I just didn't call him for a minute. I just didn't want him trying to talk to me. But I'll be a customer with you. I just ain't trying to get no man. I'm not interested in stuff like that, right? But I spend money with you. So, he didn't. But do you know what this man did? This young man, after that, I didn't call him for a while. And so it was months. And I said, okay. He sent me another picture, you know, got some good stuff. But anyway, one day I decided, I didn't get nothing that day, but I decided, guess what? I'm gonna buy something. So I called him, and he said he was asleep or whatever, and he'll come through. And I said, that's okay, maybe I'll get you next time. Why this young man sent me a picture of his private? Huh? So you know, guys, that was a block and a delete, and I'll never call him again. But it's just the disrespect of it all. I don't see how he got to.
And things like that make you want to go to the dispensary, because you don't want to meet weird people. And I wasn't trying to meet nobody that way.
I thought that was so rude and so ignorant. And I don't know, maybe women like things like that these days. I don't even know about the women these days, but I can't get with it. I'm not with it. I can't. It's really sick to me. But anyway, I'll be back out. That was my story. Telling y'all, like this little guy. I couldn't believe it. Actually sent me a picture of his private part. That's so not nice. And so disrespectful. So to the guys that do that, why? You know, stop it. But anyway, y'all be back. Y'all be back. I'll be back. I ain't going nowhere, y'all.